good morning, noon or night, whatever it is, wherever you are. Cheers for checking out this video. I appreciate you. So today we're going to be talking about Velma. Jesus Christ, how I had to drag myself through this. So where to start with the Velma show? Everyone online has been absolutely bashing it, and I would like to subvert some expectations and start with some stuff that I actually enjoyed. I don't think this video is going to be overly long. I don't want to put that much effort into it, just like the amount of effort that's put into the show. I'm bewildered that this is getting a season 2. How? I don't know. Anyway, on to talking about what I liked. The animations for the hallucinations were really cool. I liked the Daphne snake and the hands crawling in the arm as well. That was kind of cool. The hallucinations were just cool. It's a shame there wasn't more of them. Fred done some really weird, mad stuff here and there, which was amusing. It wasn't funny, it was just amusing. And that was pretty much all I liked from the Velma show. The characters kind of missed the point and just weren't in any way relatable. At least to me. You had Velma, who was such an asshole through the whole show. I think her lines were meant to come off as witty and observationally humorous way, but it just came off as ugly thoughts verbalized to people, such as,
I thought lesbians were good at solving crimes. It's like the one positive stereotype perpetuated by cop shows. A basic bitch who doesn't even know how to use hashtag.
You had Daphne, who just seems to be there as the token hot girl of the quote-unquote group. Her main issues to overcome seem to be mostly about being hot or popular, or there were a couple of episodes where she had like minor abandonment issues, but these were glossed over really quickly so that she could get back to being hot and popular. You had Norville, who's a massive simp and just allowed pretty much anyone to walk over him. This ranged from Velma to then when he got a girlfriend, Gigi, who seemed to just like being with him to be able to control him and tell him to do things, and he would just do it. Foundations of a great relationship, kids. Soy boy! Then you had Fred, who the writers seemed to use as a bit of the white male privilege punching bag, but in the show he did have some mad moments that just came so far out of left field. It was just like, what the fuck? That brief synopsis of the characters, it was like that at the start of the show. Okay, they're trash characters now, maybe there'll be some character development by the end of the show. There wasn't whatsoever. Velma was still a massive asshole. Daphne was still worried about being hot. Fred was still playing the character of the fool. There was a shine of hope for Norville when he was like, no, I'm not going to let you tread all over me. One voicemail, a single voicemail, not a phone call, not a text, nothing, a single voicemail, and then he just comes running and continues to get walked over. Great stuff. The attempts at jokes and humour in the show didn't make me laugh at all. Would occasionally maybe smile or breathe heavy once or twice at really stupid things that come so far out of left field that I wasn't expecting, like this.
Oh, the ghost of Edna Purdue has finally come for me. Eat brain, ghost!
Then there was this joke, and it's just like, what the fuck is this? Who is this? Who's meant to find this funny?
I spit truth without a filter, like every comedian before #MeToo. Look.
And these kind of jokes continue throughout the show. They're tone deaf, they address quite serious issues, and they're shit. The constant attempts at meta humour and the constant digs at the entertainment industry weren't funny at the beginning, and they just continued not to be funny, but they just kept coming anyway. The meta jokes at the original Scooby-Doo never really land. They're a bit like, okay, well done, you're acknowledging the source material. Cool, I guess. The jokes about race, sexuality,
Scared little boy.
gender, sexualizing what are in fact children, the police, it just falls in the spectrum between ew and what's the point, which is a great tagline for the whole show. What is the point? I feel like the writers of the show were quite bitter about not getting jobs in the industry that they wanted to get, which falls into the show's kind of sense of entitlement. Velma's lines were just weird. She has pretty much every negative character trait a character can have and doesn't rectify a single one of them. The show passes it off as, this is a who I am and I'm proud of who I am moment, but this is who she is. She's controlling, manipulative, selfish, possessive, prejudiced to pretty much anyone and every protected characteristic that she sees, has zero empathy, no time for other people's issues. She simply doesn't care about other people around her. Her actions are generally detrimental to other people, and simply she's always rude at every opportunity that she has. There are glimmers of hope here and there, but then they're almost immediately all forgotten. All of the people around her just accept it and act equally as insane. That doesn't make it funny, it just makes it nonsense. Some grounded characters scattered through the universe might help us normal people outside of this batshit crazy world feel like it's relatable, but that just never happens. It never comes. It's just a steady flow of nonsense. I like how in interviews Mindy Kaling has been like, we care about the character.
But it really made me think like, okay, we gotta be really careful with this character, which we will be because we really love her.
It's a lie. According to her own journal, Daphne is so messed up that she has a daily session with our school guidance counselor, Lamont, to discuss her issues. Me vulnerable, I win. Now laugh as we watch her precious popularity fade away.
Why would we do that? Mental health is no joke. No.
We really love her.
Or a spicy and meatball Italian.
We really love her.
White girl with too much money. White girl with too much money.
You don't know me. I'm a white girl who's bored. Let's roll.
We really love her.
You like the sound of that? What'll it cost?
Not much, just your dad's love when you blow at your knee and lose your scholarship.
We really love her.
I thought lesbians were good at solving crimes. It's like the one positive stereotype perpetuated by cop shows.
We really love her.
I spit truth without a filter, like every comedian before #MeToo.
We really love her.
I really don't feel like she meant that, judging by everything that this character's actually done in the show. But, whatever. Velma just continued being horrible to pretty much everyone who either tried to help her or tolerate her. She uses Norville, she tries to control Daphne and shame her about her mental health, and just has a weird thing with Fred where she fancies him but constantly insults him. I think the whole trying to make it hold a love quadruple or whatever they wanted to call it between the gang was weird and unnecessary, but whatever, who am I? So quick rundown of the episodes, because I really am not interested in doing a deep dive into this. Episode 1, Velma gets blamed for the murders, but it's okay episode. 2, the gang deals drugs for fun, friendships are rekindled over drugs episode. Episode 3, the tone-deaf violence towards women episode. 4, the grossly sexualizing high school students episode. 5, the Norville gets into a controlling domestically abusive relationship episode. 6, the stupid brain premise episode. 7, the male privileges fogfest episode. 8, the constant annoying meta flashback episode. 9, the keep mom happy episode. 10, the thank god it's the last episode. And that is genuinely how I felt. I think I spread out watching this show over about 3 days because I just couldn't drain myself mentally to watch it all in one go. So yeah, as a package it all kind of sucked. It makes jokes about a lot of pretty serious issues, I assume in an attempt to be observationally humorous about everything, but it just fell flat and come off as a big pile of weird, what the fuck is this? The jokes are aimed at pretty much everyone, which, okay, fair enough, but the jokes have got to kind of land, along with, but who is your audience? Where is your audience? Who is this made for? The jokes were like chaos, there's no actual direction. It's like, I think I've come up with a formula. It's like, look, there's a teacher, insert shit teacher joke about alcoholism. Oh, there's a police detective, insert joke about alcoholism and abandonment. Oh, look, there's someone who goes to the gym, insert joke about small dicks and approval issues. Like, that's pretty much the whole show, and it's never funny. It just feels like watching someone's awkward negative thoughts be verbalized. However, there's no one grounded enough in this universe to check or to call out the person saying it, which is normally Velma. Again, I can't emphasize this enough. I think the show would be 1,000 times better with a couple of grounded characters that the audience can experience the whole what the fuckery through, but everyone was just in on it and it all come off as just tone deaf shite. Maybe what could have been amusing is bring the dog in and have the dog, Scooby-Doo, as the most grounded character out of all of them. The most humane character of all of the people, of all of the human characters that are in this show, is a dog. It doesn't necessarily have to be that way. We could just have the dog there. Where is the dog? Come on. I like and I find funny how it's taken Velma 10 episodes to solve a single mystery, whereas when they had the dog, they was doing a mystery an episode. They're missing some sort of mystery solving key component here, and I think it's the fucking dog. I can't believe there's going to be a season 2. Who approved it after all of this negative press, but apparently it has helped increase the numbers. I've read apparently it's the biggest premiere day of an animated show on HBO Max. Yeah, okay, maybe people will be a bit like, what is this going to be all about? I'd like to know its retention rate to see how many people actually made it to the end, because I struggled. I dragged myself through it. I imagine season 2 will be a flop. And I think this is all the energy that I'm willing to put into making this video. So with that, I'm going to leave you with this. Enjoy the quote-unquote jokes from the Velma show. The Scooby-Doo-less Scooby-Doo show. Oh, who the fuck thought this would be a good idea?
The murders. Obviously, it's the murders.
It's not small, it's scared.
I saw you eat a fry out of the vacuum cleaner last week, so spare me, I've had a long day.
And yeah, normally in pop culture, when a slutty girl is murdered, we're all a little like, well, maybe she deserved it. But that is what made Brenda so special. She was the rare slut that did not deserve to be murdered.
A little more respect for my dad after this morning. He's running a mental health assembly to help students process the murders. There's gonna be hella pamphlets.
Oh, nobody leaves. Why does everyone think they can stand me up? Ah!
Okay, riot it is.
Hot. Oh my God, we're hot.
Hold on! Are you telling us life is now even harder for beautiful girls? Gigi and her friends already spend half their days responding to compliments.
Thank you, Dad. That's so nice.
The sleepover's gonna be so tight.
Wait until you see how much pizza I eat. I can eat 3 slices. Well, I tried, but only got halfway there. That's just me living up to my label as a male feminist.
Was it Jinkies the party clown, who'd fallen off the radar a while back. Jinkies, the clown!
If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment or subscribe. It's much appreciated, it helps the channel, and it lets me know what kind of content you're enjoying that I'm putting out. If you want to talk, I do generally have discussions down in the comments. Cheers, and I'll see you on the next one.